Exceptions in Bulgarian. It's one very big topic. And actually, one of our followers has asked us in the comments, which by the way you can do as well, to record this video. And today we're going to talk about exceptions when we talk about genders in Bulgarian. I understand why people who learn Bulgarian as a foreign language, for them it can be a very difficult, very tricky, let's say, situation, and why genders can be sometimes a bit confusing. Let's see it today in this video. If you ever have any questions, let us know in the comments because we love the communication with the people who learn Bulgarian. We're here to help you. As you know, we are an educational center. We have classes and we also make videos and we're trying to help foreigners who learn Bulgarian. Let's jump into the topic. Today, I want specifically to see the exceptions about feminine gender. Feminine gender, and by the way, I've decided to separate the things because when we talk about exceptions, it can be sometimes a bit heavy for students, when they learn, because I'm a teacher myself and I have classes and I see it. Sometimes we give them the rules. After that, after a few classes or after a few steps in the journey, we give them some of the exceptions. After that, we give them another part of the exceptions. And some of our students, actually recently this happened to us, they tell us, but why don't you give me like everything like at the same time? Why? Like you give me a rule, then it turns out there are exceptions, then another exceptions. I understand you. I understand why it can be a bit overwhelming at certain point. But I'll explain you why we give it like this piece by piece, why we separate our videos topic by topic, and why today I will focus only on the feminine gender exceptions. Because our brains, most of the time, of course, there are different people, most of the time are made like this. First, you need to understand well one topic. After that, when you're ready mentally and psychologically, you can absorb, another information. So, in other words, I already hope you understand the topic with the genders in Bulgarian. If you have any questions, in our YouTube channel here, we have a whole different video about genders where me myself, I explain in a long video when it's masculine, when it's feminine, when it's neutral, and so on, and all the cases, and how when you see one word you can recognize which gender it is. And today, that's why I decided to separate in a like different video the exceptions. Feminine normally, as I hope you know, ends with a and ya, and we call it one of the easiest gender, as we like to joke with the geeks that we work with the language. Yeah, of course, with women it's always easy, like so feminine gender always easy. I don't know if you agree or no, but at least for grammar, I can assure you it's like this. Or maybe not so much because it's easy on the first hand, yeah, like a little bit in life we can say when we talk about women. It seems very charming, and we have a and ya type of conjugation, like not conjugation but the ending. So we have, let's say, the word žena when we have a, or the word, let's say, voda, water. So the ending is a. Or for example, sta ya, room. So we have the ya ending, and okay, you hear a or ya, and you hear this is the ending of the word, and it shows its feminine gender. So far so good. That's why now I've slowed down a little bit. I hope you follow me, understand me, because now we get to the interesting part. Of course, we have words in Bulgarian that they don't end with a and ya, and they're feminine. I'll give you today one of the most common exceptions that you meet every single day. I'm sure every one of you has heard the words salt and zahar, salt and sugar. And yes, salt and sugar are feminine in Bulgarian language. Again, salt and zahar, sugar, they are feminine. Why this is important? Well, for many reasons. You need to know, even though they end with a consonant, okay, so zahar, they end with a consonant, okay, you follow me? But they are feminine. That's why if you want to use an adjective in front of them, you need to use the feminine form of the adjective. Or if you want to make them with articles, so the salt and the sugar, you need to use the feminine articles. So ta и захарта. Okay? Feminine gender. Another very famous example, вечер, evening. And here, my favorite example, it gets even more tricky. Dobar večer, even dobar here, it's the masculine form. Oh my god. So like it gets even two times, double time more tricky. Dobar večer. But actually, it's from the Slavic languages. Let's say in Russian, it's like this, in other Slavic languages. But the word вечер normally it's feminine, and that's why we say it as вечерта. Also, it's important if you want to use another expression like leka вечер, okay? So leka, again, it's in feminine gender. Noșt, night, also вечер noșt, the second half of the day things, let's call them. I try to give you associations how you can remember these words. So вечер and noșt, both of them, they have the tricky endings, the consonant, and both of them actually they are feminine, okay? Noșt, noșta. Even you see when you put the article, it's a bit tricky to be pronounced, but this is life, this is Bulgarian, so noșta. Another example that ends also like shtă, it's sveșt, okay? Candle. Sveșt, sveșta. Or moșt, power, okay? Noșt, moșt, sveșt. So these words, probably you can try to combine them in one and to think, okay, I hear this, I hear shtă in the end, okay? Probably, not always, probably, it gives you a hint, it is the feminine gender. And think when you use the article, again I tell you, and when you use the adjective. And I want to finish the examples I give you today with probably one of the most beautiful words in Bulgarian, любов. What is любов? Love. And yes, love is feminine gender. I hope you can remember this also like an association. Of course, women, feminine gender, love, yeah, everything female, feminine. And jokes aside, yes, love is feminine. And very often actually when you use this word, любовта, the love, it's easy or hard, it depends. So you need to say the love is easy, okay? So use it with an article. Or, oh, каква красива любов. What a beautiful love. So use the word красива, beautiful, in the feminine gender. Let us know in the comments, please, if this video was helpful for you. If these exceptions are the normal amount for you that you can learn for one video. Do you want us in future videos to give you more examples, less examples? Do you want to do it in a different way? Do you want me to start directly with the exceptions and not explaining you the rules before that, as I did, a little bit of a reminder for feminine gender? Remember, language is actually something complex. So it's very difficult to separate one topic and to put it like this, like to, I don't know, put it on the table. So you always need to think of the hints or the links between the different parts. I'm Christina from Christina Progress Educational Center, and we hope that everything we do to make Bulgarian language for foreigners more accessible and hopefully more understandable, it's helpful for you.